If bats sit on the tree in the normal way, as other birds sit, the bats will die. Bats are happy to sleep upside down in a variety of places. Unlike birds, bats cannot launch their bodies into the air from the ground because their wings do not produce enough lift to take off like a helicopter. Hanging upside down is a great way for bats to hide from predators and danger, too. Since most of the animals that pose a threat to bats are awake while bats are sleeping, bats need a safe place to rest when it is time to get some sleep. Bats have developed a special adaptation that makes sleeping upside down as easy and effortless as sleeping in a bed is for humans. When bats are ready to call it a night, they simply find a surface to grasp, fly into position, and let their bodies relax. Unlike human tendons, which are connected to muscle, bats' tendons are connected directly to their upper bodies. When bats relax, the weight of their upper bodies pulls down on the tendons connected to the talons, and they clench closed. The weight of the bats keeps their talons closed, and the talon joint locks them into position. This system is so effective that if bats die while roosting, they will continue to hang upside down until something shakes them loose. Bats have one-way valves in their arteries, so prevent the blood from flowing backwards. This is why they are able to hang upside down with the blood rushing to their heads. They do have some vision, though, so myths that bats are blind is false. Do bats poop while hanging upside down? Bats like to groom themselves just about as much as cats do. They lick themselves thoroughly to keep themselves clean, all while hanging upside down. And, just in case you are wondering, bats do not poop on themselves. When they poop, they go upright for just a few seconds, and then hang upside down again. Can you die from being upside down too long? Eventually, that can cause a blood vessel to rupture or trigger a brain hemorrhage. But that's not the biggest problem. Most complications are caused by asphyxiation or the lack of oxygen. When you are upside down, your organs put extra weight on your lungs, making it harder to breathe. What happens if a bat touches your hair? The myth was that if a young woman went out at night, a bat would fly into her hair and get stuck. In reality, bats are not interested in flying into your hair. They may fly close to you in search of insects, but their amazing use of echolocation will prevent them from landing on you. Why are bats dying? When they leave the caves too soon, they can die from exposure or starvation. This is how millions of little bats are dying from a lethal fungus. A scientific paper published in the medical journal Pathogens called the disease the most devastating epizootic wildlife disease of mammals in history. Bats are the only mammals able to fly. A single brown bat can catch around 1,200 mosquito 1 hour. Vampire bats don't suck blood. They lap it up. Calm down. There are only 3 species of vampire bats in the whole world. Fewer than 10 people in the last 50 years have contracted rabies from North American bats. Bats use echolocation to get around in the dark. Bats don't see very well and do a lot of living at night, so they have to rely on navigational methods other than sight. An anticoagulant found in vampire bat saliva may soon be used to treat human cardiac patients. The average bat will probably outlive your pet dog.